COVID in China. US imposes COVID testing for visitors from China. The US has become the latest country to impose. Hello everyone, good morning. Today I will bring you the news. COVID in China. US imposes COVID testing.
面对突如其来的新冠肺炎疫情，我们坚持人民至上、生命至上，坚持动态清零不动摇。
我们要吃饭，我们要下班，不要活塞，要自由。
最大限度保护了人民生命安全和身体健康。
For 3 years, China's state media was devoted to China's COVID-0 policy is what public health researchers call the elimination approach. They perfected the strategy of isolation camps, mass testing, really removing the infected from communities and tracking people's movements. Another thing that they did do very well.
After 3 years of being closed to the world, China will let people travel more freely from 8 January.
Do very well was that they were able to control travel, and for about 3 years there was no free global media was devoted to demonizing the virus. They could have used some of these vaccine mandates to push vaccination rate up. China didn't want to do that. The moment they wanted to bring down that intensity of those COVID-0 measures, they could not control that situation because the virus spreads. It's a hugely resource-intensive strategy. We didn't see that strategy really be successful in lots of places because that spread just happened so quickly. Most countries did not have the resources to do that. What we sometimes forget is that by sort of mid-2020, China was pretty much virus-free. It was the rest of the world that was inundated with spread at that point.
A lot of cities and compounds were locked down for a period of time, including mine. We were told that it was going to be 4 days. 4 days rolled into a week, and I was running out of food. So I think that the biggest concern of a lot of people was, number one, fear of the unknown. Luckily, I wasn't able to go to these centralized quarantine facilities. Some of my friends did. It was just mayhem, you know, just rows and rows of beds, one bathroom for thousands of people. I watched these videos and I said to myself, my God.
The policy worked really well for China until it didn't. There were two major things that happened. The mRNA vaccines. Those vaccines were such game changers for the rest of the world. Like in the US and the UK, get all of their old people and vulnerable people inoculated first and then get back to life as normal. China didn't do that as quickly. Their homegrown vaccines were also not as powerful. And the second thing that happened was that the virus evolved to just become so much more transmissible than before. It started to be a situation where you could not preempt its spread. It forced China to do more and more ridiculous things.
I heard about young children, we were trying to exit COVID-0. We're sort of knee deep in it, and this would be around forever. And it was very, people were losing their jobs. The economy was tanking, the West was opening up, but it seemed that in China we were sort of living like it was 20.
Will risk nothing has changed for the rest of the world, including India. I'm Imro'atul. Thank you and see you soon.